Okay, unpopular opinion. When moms have their kids out in public and in restaurants, they should eat a salad. And I'm speaking from experience because if you really think about it, I realize that there's kind of like this hack when you go out to eat. Most people don't appreciate kids' meals because one thing I saw when I was getting some takeout with my kids is that they have like a menu, like a 12 and under menu. Like they literally specify it. And what that tells me is there are grown men and women who are struggling so hard right now that they walk in and they be like, I really want what kids get to eat. And I don't blame them because kids' meals are bangers. Like kids' meals are awesome. I never really appreciated kids' meals because I mostly eat at home and cook at home. But now that the kids are getting bigger, I'm doing more with them. I'm going out with them more. Once they get from that stage of being a baby and learning how to walk, and they start getting to where they're starting to talk a little bit, I'm starting to realize that it's good to take them places and let them interact with different people and let them try different cuisines and stuff like that. Instead of just bringing food home, actually go sit down places, meet people, Sometimes they even make a friend if we go to a place often enough. Well, anyway, back to this whole salad thing. The reason why I'm saying it this way is because I noticed that when kids get a kids meal, they get the entree, they get a side, and some places give them like a little dessert, or like they'll give them like a little toy or something, and then they get a drink. Now, I'm used to just like the regular meal to where you get the entree side and drink. And it usually costs a whole lot of money. I mean, you in this economy, you're probably looking like $13, $14 after tax. That's just a regular combo, right? But with kids, notice. So let's go back. Regular combo, entree side drink. Let's just call it $20, just for safe measure. Kids, entree side drink, and like some kind of a token, some kind of a toy, some kind of a little ice cream or something like that. And you're like, whoa, you're paying less and you're also getting rewarded at the same time. So I'm gonna run this by you again. Regular combo, you get three things. Kids, you get four things, and one of which is a reward, and it's cheaper. Like I remember I was in a restaurant, and there was a guy. He was broke, but he wanted all three things and some ice cream, and I told him no. So he walks over to me, and he's like looking at one of my kids, and I was like, "Hey man, I got you covered." So what I decided to do was I ordered another kid's meal so that he could be able to have, what he could afford. Entree, side, a drink, and a little bit of ice cream. I felt real fancy granting this grown man some ice cream. The fact that it's cheaper makes it easier for women to like gorge on it. You know what I mean? Like taking care of kids, they're expensive. When you can get them a kids meal where they can get all this stuff, you start to notice, if you're being honest, you really don't need that much food. Like you as mama, you don't need that. If you think about it, I got two kids. One of them get a kids meal, 4 items. The other one get a kids meal, 4 items. And then what do I need it for? Like I can, to be honest, I can really share. I can share and be just fine. So what I realized is here's a little hack. Get a kids meal and a salad. The salad is important because the kids get to, see mom eat fruits and vegetables. And then over time, they grow an interest in fruits and vegetables. And it's gotten to a point where my kids, they'll have their little kids meal, but then every now and then they'll reach over and they'll pick through my salad. I get to learn like, oh, my son, he really likes lettuce. Like that's his thing. I didn't know he likes lettuce. My daughter, she likes blueberries. She likes the berries. So then, even when I go grocery shopping, I get to learn about fresh produce that they like. Now, on the flip side, let's say if I get them a kid's meal each and then I get my own meal, it's crazy how many calories that is. Because let's just be honest, sometimes kids get a little fickle and they don't finish their food. And sometimes they don't even eat their food. It makes you think, like, I'm not gonna throw this out. I'm gonna go ahead and eat it because you just never know. Or let's just be honest, it's just delicious. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna eat it. I don't want to throw out like this whole like 1 minute you like chicken nuggets, the next minute you don't. 1 minute you like fries, the next minute you don't. It's not going in the trash. I'm gonna eat it. Well, when you eat a salad, you can practice a little bit of restraint. It helps you out a whole lot more. That's all I had to say about that. Just eat a salad. It's better to just eat a salad because chances are your kids ain't gonna finish their kids' meal anyway. It's 4 items and you got one. It'll balance right out.